Hey guys, welcome to Amanda's Favorites. Right here, I've got a big stack of some of the best planners for moms, but I'm gonna narrow it down much further for you guys so you can pick your next planner. Today's video is gonna be my top 5 planner picks for moms. One quick note before we jump in. I'm sure many of you have seen this interview out there. It went viral for the world's toughest job. It requires 135 to unlimited hours per week, no real lunch breaks available for lunch, dinner, or sleep. It requires a high level of mental and physical stamina because you will always be on your feet. And while you're at it, you'll need a finance, medicine, and culinary arts degree. And the job in question is being a mom. As a mom myself, I can confirm that yes, being a mom is the most rewarding thing ever. But saying it's stressful and taxing is an understatement, which is why I'm super excited to introduce today's sponsor, BetterHelp. If you haven't heard, BetterHelp is a website that connects you with a licensed therapist who can listen to you and give you advice for whatever season of life you're in, even if you're working the world's toughest job. One thing I really have appreciated about BetterHelp is how flexible the appointments are. Everything is done right from your own home on your own schedule. And if you're too busy for a video chat, you can just hop on a phone call or even just message your therapist. And the best part is you can try your first month of BetterHelp for 10% off. Just visit betterhelp.com/Amanda's Favorites, linked in the description. I can't wait to share with you my top 5 planner picks for moms. And while every mom's life is completely different, whether you have a 2-year-old or a 20-year-old, I think you're gonna find something in this stack that will fit your life. This year, I've broken down my top 5s into different categories. And so we're going to have best minimalist, most customizable, most comprehensive, most intentional, and best mission control. Let's see what we have. The best minimalist planner for moms is momAgenda. Now, momAgenda offers many different options. You can check them all out in my review video. But all of the layouts break down into the same layout, which works so well for moms. I highly recommend with any of these that pique your interest, checking out my full review videos, which are going to be linked down in the description. This is probably the most popular planner from momAgenda. It's the one that I've used in the past and loved. It is a bound 7x9 book, so it is really portable. It has a soft, durable cover. You can purchase a pen holder, which functions really great and matches your cover. Let's go over the main layout and specs of momAgenda and why I think it works so well for moms. Before we look at my page all filled in, I'm going to show you a blank page. You don't have a lot of labeled tick off boxes. It is definitely a minimal design in my opinion, but that helps clear my mind. This space at the bottom is so open and flexible and can be used in many different ways. I actually used it in a different way than the intended purpose, and it worked great for me. But the intended purpose is you could have up to 4 kids' names here, and you have a dinner slot at the bottom. And so you would have where each of your kids in their schedule would be at that time, things you need to keep tabs on them about. You have a slot for each kid. Of course, you could use that for 4 different areas of your life. Your spouse could be a slot. Your dog could be a slot. If you're keeping track of meds or whatnot, I've heard of people using it for that too. I used the whole bottom section. Actually, I put a line and I used it for my lists for the week into different categories. And this top section was for my day. So the top is meant to be for you, for your day, whether you want to put only appointments up here or you want to put to-dos. It's just a very flexible, great layout for so many people. I feel like not just moms, they actually have a My Agenda line, which is the same layout, but without the word kids there. You have room for a weekly list. You have a nice big date up there. You have the month you're on and your next month and a quote on every week. And then up front, you have all your months in a row. So they're not dispersed, so they're easy to flip through as you're forward planning. You have a lot of info pages up front too. Moms like to keep track of a lot of information. And it is a Monday start on your monthly layout with lines, which just helps you fit more in the box and keep it a little bit neater. It has this nice light blue lines on a white paper. You have 2 satin ribbons to mark your place. This desktop momAgenda is $48. I have an ongoing 15% off code with momAgenda that you can use over and over again. Amanda's favorite. So if you're checking out, do not forget to use that. I also have an affiliate link, which if you click through my link when you're making a purchase for any of the companies that I have affiliate links for, you're helping me keep this channel going more than you know. If my videos help you, I am really grateful for that simple way that you can give back to me. momAgenda, this one comes in 7 different colors for your covers. It is an 18-month planner, although they just for the first time came out with a 12-month option. So for 2025, they will have a 12-month option for the very first time. I don't have that in my hands yet, but they are going to be sending it to me and I will be sharing that on Instagram. So this is 18 months, which is great for a mom planning because it starts in July of 2024 and goes all the way through December of 2025. You also have notes pages in the back. That way, when the school year starts, you can plan the entire school year and have some future planning too, so that you are actually never having to straddle 2 planners. So even if you switch this planner every 12 months, every time it comes out again and you switch in July, that 18 months is just helping you never straddle 2 planners. And when you have a really busy schedule, that actually is more invaluable than you know. Here's an example of a filled in page. momAgenda has 70-pound paper. We talk a lot more about that in my review video, but here's a look at the back of that page with everything written on it. You can't even see anything coming through. Here's another week filled out. I use this planner myself for a good 6 months and really do love the functionality of momAgenda. This video is in no particular order, but the first one up was the best minimalist momAgenda. All right, next up is most customizable, and that is Plum paper. Plum paper has so many different layout options. You build the planner that you need at that point in your life. So you get to choose the layout. Here's one great layout that I think works great for moms. You also get to customize. See each one of these blank boxes. You can fill that in pre-printed with anything you want in those 6 boxes. So it could be 6 different life categories. It could be you have 4 kids and then 2 boxes for yourself. You can leave the boxes blank in case you're not sure that you're going to want to keep the same categories all year. This one of their layouts is called the Me layout, and it's starting at $45. You get to start any month that you want. You can choose A5 7x9 or 8.5x11 planners. And they have 3 different color theme options to choose from. A neutral one also. This is the modern color theme. They have 70-pound Mohawk paper made specifically for them from Mohawk, so no one else has this exact same paper blend. We talk a lot more about the paper in the Plum paper videos, but you see nothing coming through. It's a very smooth paper, but not slick, and really nice to write on. Just as an example, like this layout, you can take the lines out of it. With each layout, there are so many different things you can customize. You can get your planner disc punched, which is what I did with this one. You can get your planner unpunched. You can get your planner on a coil, and you choose the month you start and the number of months that your planner goes for. This is one of their gold coils. This is another one of their layouts. You can get this layout with lines or without. This is their other color scheme. So this is the modern one. So these are the 2 color schemes. And then they have a neutral one, which I don't have that planner yet to share with you, but that will be in some upcoming videos. So stay tuned. So this is just an example of a sprinkling of their layouts. They have student layouts, academic layouts, teacher layouts, and the customization is just amazing. Here's one of their daily layouts in their A5 size. So Plum paper wins for the most customizable planner for moms. I have an ongoing 10% off link with Plum paper. It's not a code you put in. You go through the link down there in the description, and it will give you 10% off your cart every time going through that link. They also have so many different covers to choose from. You get to choose if you get a plastic protector over your cover or not. Their covers are very thick plastic, kind of like plastic placemats, but really, really durable. That wraps up Plum paper. Number 3 is most comprehensive, and that is Colibri. Colibri is the one planner in this video that I do not have a full review up here on YouTube of. I've only shared it in Reels on Instagram, so I will try to go over all the important basic points here. Colibri has this all-in-one planner daily that is called the Works. And let me show you everything that comes in it. One of the things that stands out about this though, you guys, is this is 100-pound Mohawk paper. 100 pound. You know, most planner companies, the highest pound weight we see is 80 pound, like that Erin Condren has, but this is 100 pound. You can see that I wrote on this with a big black Sharpie marker and it is not even bleeding through. It is honestly the thickest, nicest planner paper I have ever come across. It is smooth, but not slick at all. You have color on every page, but there is an option for neutral options. This is just their daily option. They do have weekly options too. But I called this the most comprehensive for moms because it has everything in it you would need. For every month, you have a goals and to-dos page. Then you have your monthly layout. It's a typical Sunday start. You have lines, but they are very generous line spacing if you're someone who writes bigger. You have a monthly budget page for every single month. You have a weekly outlook page in your daily planner. So basically, you can put all your main appointments or your meal planning or your kids' schedule on the weekly outlook and be able to see your whole week at a glance, even though your week is broken down into daily pages. You also have a meal planner every single week here with a grocery list next to it. So you can kind of constantly be thinking about, oh, what are the meals for next week? And even marking those down and writing things on your grocery list that might come to mind. You have a habit tracker for up to 5 habits. And you have a month at a glance right there with your meal planner. Then you go into your daily pages. Very nice big date at the top. You have a today's goal. You have to-do tick off boxes, generous line spacing everywhere in this planner. Your time schedule for your daily is 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. with half-hour line slots, a little note section, and a hydrate to check off your water for the day. This is called the Works Daily Planner. It is $45.99 for 6 months. You can pick A5 or 7x9. You get to pick a gold or silver coil, color or grayscale, Sunday or Monday start. I forgot to mention that on Plum paper, you can also pick Sunday or Monday start. You get to pick which month you start in. Also with Colibri, I have a 15% off code ongoing with Colibri. It's Amanda's favorites. No affiliate link, but make sure to enter that code if you are making any purchase from them to get your 15% off. Here's a look at your blank pages. If you have holidays, they're noted up there really big. It is just a stunning planner with such a comprehensive system of everything you would need in it. Full pages on Saturday and Sunday. Their covers are very, very thick plastic, almost not bendable. Really nice coils, strong and durable. That's how big your daily planner is looking. This is a weekly 12-month planner, so you can see your weekly 12-month versus your daily 6-month. They feel about the same size to me. I'll give you a quick little glance at this weekly. Isn't this cover stunning? And you can get your covers personalized. You can also do that on Plum paper. Stunning cover carried over there on the inside. And this is a look at their hourly weekly. It comes with all the same pages. You get your meal planning, you get your monthly budget, but this is your weekly planner and this is their hourly one. They do have other options, horizontal and vertical also, I believe. Your date is up there with the day of the week. You have kind of a top focus or priorities box there, or you can turn it into whatever you wish. It's not labeled. And then you have 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. with half-hour line slots and generous line spacing, a look at your month that you're in, some to-dos, 3 habits for the week, and hydration for every day of the week. And you can see this one starts on a Sunday, but they do have a choice for Sunday or Monday start. So this is a full 12-month weekly with Colibri. All right, number 4, the 4th category is most intentional for moms, and that is Sprouted Planner. Sprouted Planner is such a wonderful planner for intentions and reflections. If you have not seen Sprouted Planner, I highly recommend going to check out my review video on it. But Sprouted Planner offers a daily set of 2 books or a weekly planner. I'll give you a quick glance into both. I'm not going to go over as many details in this one as I did in Colibri because I do have the full review up on YouTube, but nice rounded corners. Your daily planners are once again sold in 6-month books. It's a typical Sunday start on your monthly layout, lined monthly layout, a lot smaller lines. You can fit a lot in those monthly boxes. You have extra notes pages after your monthly layouts. And for your daily planner, you have a week at a glance page also. So you have your whole week, Monday through Sunday, dated, a box at the top for whatever you need, 10 to do tick offs, and then another set to label for different categories, another 10 to do tick offs for the week, a dot grid section, and then you go into your daily pages for the week. Your daily set with Sprouted is $65 for the daily set. I do have a 15% off code, one-time use only, I believe, on this code, and no affiliate link. Heather over at Sprouted has 5 cover choices for you to choose from, and you can mix and match on your daily set. She has 80-pound paper. It's not extra smooth, but it also is not extra toothy, so I wouldn't call it either one. Tooth just means texture to it. It's just a really nice paper to write on, a good 80-pound paper. Let's look at a blank daily page. As you can tell, she doesn't use a lot of the room for a header, which gives you all your room and function into your daily planning page. Every box is unlabeled, so it's completely flexible for whatever you need it to be and can change throughout the year. So kind of a top header, you could have a top 3 here. You have all your daily list room here for the day. If you need to divide into something smaller, there is a light line here. But if you like to write longer line items like I do, then she gives you extra long lines for your list. A notes room here and another section at the bottom that could be for a daily gratitude or your weather. You have from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. with half-hour line slots. What is a little bit different about her daily is that her time slots don't take up half your page. So you really do have room for longer line item, list items, and or more notes room. Holidays are noted really small at the top there. Now let's get into the intention and reflection part of her planner. At the end of every month, you have a reflection page to look back on the month with 4 questions. You have a currently page just for fun to look back on. What are you currently watching, reading, listening to, making, enjoying, those type of things, and your favorites from the month. So you can look back on that. Then thinking about your intentions. What were your intentions and how did it go under each one of these categories? Values, people, things, and year list. She talks to you about those things up front here. So you do get guidance on what all those things mean. Her planner is really based around what are your values that are important to you and what people are important to you. What's working and what's not working. And then looking forward to the next month. What are you looking forward to? What are you feeling challenged or worried about? What can you eliminate or delegate? Are there any changes you need to make? And upcoming focus on values, people, things, and year list. What's your priority? So thinking of going into the next month. Then for every month, you have a monthly dashboard page to really plan out your monthly projects, intentions, goals, and a dot grid page opposite. Lots of notes room. Your tabbed page opens right to the monthly, more notes room after the monthly, and then you go into your daily pages. And of course, you do have your weekly page in there every single week for your week at a glance. So that is your Sprouted daily planner. I think it is so great for moms. And I think that if you're someone who wants to incorporate intention into your life and or journaling and reflection, having it built into your planner is one of the easiest ways to do it. Let's take a quick look at the Sprouted weekly option. This is just me filling out a week and my pen test page for my video. Your weekly is $50 for the one book. Heather does offer some other products that are awesome that I share in the video, like these habit tracker sticky notes. Here's another week filled out. Let's look at a blank week. It is such a great blank slate where you have your week on the left. So it's kind of a dashboard design. And then you have all your list room on the right, 2 different tick off lists, 1 big graph grid section, 1 blank section, 1 dot grid section at the bottom, room for you to fill in whatever you want to use this for, your focus for the week, your goal for the week, your top 3 for the week. Every day you have a little spot here. That's a great place to put your dinner plans in. You could put your appointments on this side and then your to-dos on this side, or organize it however you wish. I love that she's labeled nothing for your flexibility and versatility to use for how you need to in your life. So that is the weekly planner from Sprouted. That wraps up our number 4, our most intentional for moms. All right, last up, but certainly not least, my 5th category for moms is Best Mission Control Planner, and that is Laurel Denise. I also brought in some of her pen pouches because they are some of my very favorite pen pouches out of the hundreds, I was going to say millions, the hundreds that I've probably had in my lifetime. So if you are picking up a Laurel Denise, I highly recommend her pen pouches. It's her signature hot pink color inside, so well crafted. I talk more about these in my review video. This one hooks on any planner and holds just the right amount of pins, but I wanted to make sure you saw those. If you're picking up a planner, I don't want you to miss out on the pin pouches. So why is the Laurel Denise the best mission control planner? Because you can see your month and your week at the exact same time. You get to pick horizontal or vertical, and you get to pick Sunday or Monday start. So that is the basis of the Laurel Denise planners. She has 80-pound amazing paper. And here's a look at her vertical planner spread. So this one is a Monday start. That means Monday on your week and on your month. You see your whole month. And then you get to see your week at the same time. That you also have monthly habit trackers. You have a whole monthly to-do dashboard here. I call this mission control. Along with being able to see your week at the same time and your month at the same time, you are seeing everything at once here. Now, Laurel Denise also offers what she calls a portrait planner that gives you the same thing where you can see your month and your week at the same time, but your week is vertical and your month is above and split between the two pages. So you have more monthly list room here and here with your habit trackers. So it's a little bit different, but the same concept of being able to see your month and your week at the same time. So that is the portrait planner option. All these are shown in detail in my Laurel Denise review video. I also have a 10% off code with Laurel Denise. Ongoing, you can use it over and over again. It's Amanda's favorites, but do not forget to type it in at checkout. I also have an affiliate link. So as you look at your month, you can flip through your weeks at the same time, get your schedule in order, see what's going on, see what you're having for dinners, see who needs what for the soccer game on Saturday, everything within one bird's eye view. So that is your vertical from Laurel Denise. She also offers a horizontal. Each one of these comes in many different cover options. And she also offers amazing sticky notes that we tested out all over in my review video. But here is a look at your horizontal, which I think might work even better for more moms than possibly the vertical. The vertical has the option of being able to put the timed washi tape there and do time blocking. But the horizontal is where you can see your whole week. Even if you're folding it over, you can still see your whole week. So that's the really nice thing about the horizontal. And then your week continues over here where you might want to put your meals here. And this is your weekly list here. And this is just maybe your timed appointments and your to-dos for the day. And you can see the whole month. Once again, the same layout, the habit trackers, and then your whole monthly dashboard. This same layout and design comes in Laurel Denise's mini planner. So if this seems a little bit too big for you, but you love the option of seeing your whole month at once, as well as your weeks at the same time, then you might want to take a look at her mini planner. If you're not sure which one's best for you, check out my review video, and all the specific measurements are on the Laurel Denise website. All right, that wraps us up for my top 5 planners for moms. We had the best minimalist, most customizable, most comprehensive, most intentional, and best emission control in this video. I'd love to hear which one was your favorite. And if one of these isn't your favorite, I'd love to hear your favorite for moms down below in the comments so we can all be introduced to new planners and get new ideas. If you're purchasing anything, don't forget to punch in my discount codes. If you find my content helpful, I'd be so grateful if you purchased by clicking through my affiliate links. Stay tuned for more in my top 5 series. We will link the top 5 series for 2025 playlist down there in the description. Have a beautiful day, my friends. Take care of yourselves so you can take care of others, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.